Hi friends, I have a story for you today. So this good old boy from Mobile, Alabama was making his way to DC and he sets out. He's got his Gulf of America hat on, he's got his Roll Tide t-shirt on, and he's in Atlanta and ends up on a kind of sketch side of town. He gets jumped by an outlaw motorcycle gang who take all of his credit cards, take his money, beat the mess out of him, and dump him on the side of the road. Unconscious. Well, who happens to be in town the next day but Joel Osteen? And he sees this lump on the side of the road, has his driver stop, and sees that this guy is bloody, not moving, but breathing. And has his driver throw a business card at the guy with a QR code that says, "If you don't give and be blessed." He goes on his way. Well, a little while later, Senator Lindsey Graham comes by and he sees this guy on the side of the road and sees his Alabama t-shirt and his Gulf of America hat, and well, can't do anything for him. Thoughts and prayers. Goes on his way. A little while later, a busload of migrant farm workers goes by, going from peach season and peach harvest in Georgia to tobacco, cotton, and sweet potato harvest in North Carolina. And they see this lump on the side of the road and they stop. And a couple guys get out and see what's going on, and they see this guy and he's bloody and his leg is in a weird position. And the guys all do what they can. They wash his wounds as best they can. They've put a field splint on him and haul him onto their bus and take him to the emergency room at Emory Hospital. And they pull all the money they have together and give it to the triage nurse and say, "Here, take care of him." Before they leave the guy, they check his wallet and they note his birthday and his address and his date of birth. And they go on their way, determined to come back through Atlanta on their way to Florida for the citrus harvest season and pool their money again and pay off this guy's hospital bills, whatever they may be. Which of these was a neighbor to this beaten, broken man? The ones who showed mercy and compassion and kindness. Not the ones begging for money, and not the ones just offering thoughts and prayers.